ABC's White House correspondent Jake Tapper is just out with a new book about an attack on a remote U.S. military base in Afghanistan.
The book is called The Outpost, an untold story of American valor. And Jake talked with Jimmy Kimmel about the surreal experience of writing a book about Afghanistan.
Interviewed hundreds of people, including people who aren't necessarily on our side.
Right. I did interview an insurgent or two.
And how do you interview an insurgent? Like, are they on Craigslist over there, or where do you get them?
I had a fixer, and the fixer was from this remote region. It's called Nuristan. It's where The Man Who Would Be King took place, the old Rudyard Kipling novella and the movie with Michael Caine. And this fixer found an insurgent, and it was so bizarre. I'm sitting in my nice little study with my computer on, my Mac, and I'm Skyping with an insurgent. One of the many guys who has come and reconciled with the government, so he's no longer an insurgent.
Okay.
So it's not like I know where the bad guy is, and he's actually now, he's cool.
In the book, you talk about the Nuristanis and how they're kind of a different culture from the other Afghans.
It's like the Afghanistan of Afghanistan. They are completely cut off. They don't want anybody there. They were the last ones to convert to Islam, and the first ones to take up arms against the Soviets. They are a rebellious people. This outpost that I profile, outside it are the hollowed-out shells of former Soviet personnel carriers, which for a lot of the soldiers was not reassuring.
So they're not watching cable news. They're not getting CNN and Al Jazeera in those particular.
No, it's a lot of shortwave radio. It's a lot. I mean, it depends on the town, but yeah, no, it's not it's cut off from a lot of civilization.
The thing I love about that, too, and congrats, Jake, on the book, is that he was inspired to write it because news of the attack where those 8 soldiers were killed came out on the same day that his son was born back in 2009. So really, I think the motivation for the book came from his heart as a dad. So I think that was interesting, the genesis of it.
We thank Jake for telling some of those stories that otherwise would have been untold. Exactly. There's all too many of them.
Yeah, that's for sure.